Portions of Colorado and Company contain paid content.
Good friends, gonna get you through the day. Good friends.
Good job, you guys. Hello, all my good friends. Welcome to GFF. We're so happy to have you here. Today is all about family, activism, and art, which are three of my absolute favorite things. All this week, we've talked up the United Way Back to School Bash. Today, meet a principal who wants to give us all gold stars. I love those. Nick from Sorry Gorgeous is in the Cocoa Lounge today. Hey, Nick, what are you making?
Today I'll be making our journeyman.
Oh, that sounds exciting, like a little adventurous. Thanks, Nick. It's also Friday, so you know we're ready to kick off the weekend with some tunes. I should never do that again. Low rock blues band Los Lolos is in Studio B. Grab your coffee and your bacon because here they are with their song, Sunny Side Up. Hit it!
Made breakfast again this morning for the two of us. A few eggs, some sunny sides, dry toasted little jam. And after last night we woke up quite an appetite. Bed sheets still warm from last night. Sunny side, sunny side, sunny side, sunny side. Sunny side, sunny side, sunny side, sunny side. Sunny side, oh. Earl Grey, steeps and looms, loom sits in this room. She has quite an appetite from last night. Sunny side, sunny side, sunny side. Sunny side, sunny side, sunny side, sunny side. Sunny side, oh. Sunny side, sunny side, sunny side. Sunny side, sunny side, sunny side, sunny side. Sunny side, oh. Breakfast feels so.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
Welcome back to Colorado and Company. This weekend, consider taking a small road trip to go check out some incredible animals. Okay, Austin Hill, the Public Relations Director at the Wild Animal Sanctuary, joins me today. I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you so much for having us, Tori.
Absolutely.
This is amazing.
Very cool. I used to volunteer at an animal sanctuary in LA, and I want to hear all about yours. For someone who's never been, what is the Wild Animal Sanctuary?
Yeah, so the Wild Animal Sanctuary is a 501c3 nonprofit right here in Colorado. It is the oldest and largest carnivore sanctuary on the planet.
Really?
Right in our own backyard. It was founded by our executive director and founder, Pat Craig, in 1980, so 46 years strong of saving animals.
Unbelievable. It's the largest carnivorous in the world?
Yeah, whole world right here.
Oh my God, to Austin.
About 45 minutes northeast of here. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so not far. Okay, great. Talk to me more about, there's a rescue part of this, which is, you know, I foster dogs, I do cat shelter. Tell me about that part.
Yeah, all of our animals are rescues. So they're coming from truly captive situations like apartments, garages, backyards, basements, horse trailers, gas stations, shopping malls, the Tiger King saga.
Yes.
Yeah, so you name it. Like what you're seeing there on the screen, those are real rescues happening in real time when those were filmed. So again, all over the world, we do global rescues as well.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of people, when I watched Tiger King, I was like, yeah, this is a fun DVD, documentary, but man, those animals, they keep them in not great places.
Right.
Yeah.
Animals right at the heart of all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, I want to talk about the Keensburg location a bit more. For kids or adults, what educational options are available?
Yeah, well, we like to say, you know, that we're open to the public for education.
Yeah,
so,
right.
When you visit, you're on this elevated walkway that's 30 feet above the animals for their comfort, much better for them, and it's a 1.5 mile walk to the end and back, so 3 miles round trip. We're open 9 a.m. to sunset, 7 days a week, except for 4 major holidays. We have volunteers out there, audio kiosks to tell you more about the rescue stories.
That was the walkway up there.
Yeah.
That's fab, like right there. And then you can just look over and view them. That's
And,
insane.
you know, their schedules are all their own every day. It's all different.
Oh my God. And it's a good date night, solo trip, family trip, anything.
I mean, we like to tell, you know, I mean, for sure. I mean, anytime, we just really aim for not when it's hot. Aim for that 9 a.m. when we open, or last few hours of evening, see the beautiful sunset.
Yeah.
But avoid the hot stuff.
Yeah, the dusk or the beginning of
Yeah.
the day. Okay, you also have 2 other facilities. What's happening over there? Where are they and what's happening over there?
Yeah, they're amazing. So we have our Wild Animal Refuge down in southeast Colorado. It's almost 10,000 acres, so massive habitats. Now, it is closed to the public in a traditional sense because it's so remote out there,
right.
but it is open for supporter events we have going on for folks that contribute toward acreage down there. And we have our new facility, the Wild Horse Refuge, which is all for rescued Mustangs from Colorado, up in northwest Colorado. And again, supporter events for that one, 30,000 acres. It's gigantic. And they are.
Look at
That's
this.
truly what it looks
oh
like.
my gosh.
Yeah, really amazing.
That's the best of Colorado right there.
Right, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I used to ride horses and now I couldn't get on a saddle, but I could try. I could try. If someone can't attend or make it to one of your locations, can they still get involved with you guys? They love animals. Talk to me about that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, there's so many ways to do it. And again, we're a 501c3 nonprofit, so we just need folks all over the world, you know, really believing this and contributing toward it. The Wild Horse Refuge, for example, we have our first Wild Horse Symposium event taking place August 5th through the 8th. That's going to be super exciting. Speakers, panelists, tours.
People can come to that and see.
Yes. I mean, please head over to wildhorserefuge.org to get more information on the tickets and for that weekend, but also becoming a founder, contributing toward the acreage out there, and get an invitation to one of those special events for folks that really are giving toward the acreage for these animals to have this land forevermore.
This is so cool. Okay, before I let you go, I want to know maybe one special memory you have, or also I want to know your favorite animal.
Oh man, so
I know this is very difficult.
So it's a special memory. I was thinking, you know, we rescued these 16 foxes from a fur farm that had closed down, which is exactly what it sounds like, I know. And they were in these wire cages, are suspended off the ground, all sides, just a sea of those all the time. And when they got to the big acreage habitat, because all of our habitats are big acreage ones, I mean, you would have thought in the first week they'd been there for 10 years. They frolicked and ran and played. Oh my gosh.
I love frolicking foxes.
Yeah, we love frolicking, yeah. So that was really, I mean, you would have fooled us thinking they'd just been rescued a few days prior. I mean, so really, that's what the sanctuary does, is restoring what they should have always had but never got.
Unbelievable. Do you have a favorite, or you can't pick?
It's so tough. I'm pretty I mean, I love all of them. Black Jaguar Bagheera, maybe.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That should be your band name. I mean, that sounds so cool. You can learn more about the 3 locations at wildanimalsanctuary.org. The Wild Horse Refuge Mustang Symposium is happening, as he said, August 5th through the 8th at the Craig location. Get your tickets or make a donation right now at wildhorserefuge.org. The Wild Animal Sanctuary sponsored today's segment. Welcome back to Colorado and Company. It's a beautiful Good Friends Friday as we celebrate a family whose creativity spans generations. We're taking you inside a powerful new exhibit at the Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art. It's called Tres Veces un Corazón. 3 voices, 1 heart. Let's meet the artist behind it, which includes a member of today's band, someone very talented. Joining me now is Sylvia Montero as well as Cipriano Ortega, the mama, the son.
Yes.
So good to have you both here.
Very nice to be here. Thank
Absolutely. So, Cipriano, you are a multi-talented musician. You're a vocalist. You're a 2-string bass player.
Two-string slide bass, that's right.
Slapping the bass. But
Yeah.
you're also part of the Boulder's Art and Museums exhibit. I want to talk to you about, first off, the band. How did you all get started?
This project's been in experimentation and development for probably about the last 7 years. These players, Brett Batterman has been with me about 2.5 years. Garrett Pavlicek has been with me for about 1.5 years now. And we've just been developing this sound. I became obsessed with a 2-string slide bass when I saw the late, great Mark Sandman from the band Morphine play it. And I've always loved dobro and slide guitar. And I was like, oh, there's less strings. And it looks very fun to play. And I have 7 different basses that I've customized and made with my wonderful friend and luthier and also musician Scott Lofquist as well too. So this is the, I think, 7th iteration of what we've been playing around with. So,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
So let's see the band. Just call out their names again. We want to say hi.
We got Brett Batterman on the drums.
What's up, Brett? Yeah. On the drums. Who's the cute guy in the green?
Yeah, we got Garrett Pavlicek on the baritone
What's up,
saxophone.
Garrett?
And the didgeridoo as well. Yeah.
So yeah, just so you guys know, that's a didgeridoo, which I don't think we've had on set ever yet. So we're really excited to didgeridoo that.
Amazing. Yeah. I made the same joke
was
once.
good
and,
job.
It's very easy to. It's
job.
like right there, you know, you just grab it. Sylvia,
Yes.
Mama, I want to talk to you about the exhibit. It's called Tres Veces un Corazón. Is that
Yes,
correct?
good job.
I'm trying the accent as
No,
well.
it works well.
Okay, it means 3 voices, 1 heart, as I said. There's modern dance and music, and they weave into your artwork, which I think is fascinating. How does that come together in the pieces that are on display?
Well, you know, yes, it's an influential part of my life. A woman that I had for modern dance when I was growing up as a young adult. Her name was Jane Tannenbaum, and she was great. She just was a really great mentor for me. So I have still dance in my subconscious. So when I start to do the artwork and I do my collages, you know, I lay them out and figure where I'm going to put things. And,
Oh, my
and
gosh.
So it comes through.
This is one of your pieces?
Yes.
Oh, it's like Matisse right over there.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
another dance orientation one. And then that's the one of the larger pieces that's at BMOCA at the Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art right now. And that's a piece that's on a wall, huge wall.
Beautiful. And I
Thank
can
you.
see the movement, the dancing come through.
Okay,
Stunning.
good.
Okay, your parents played a very key role in the Chicano movement, which is amazing, which laid the foundation for their own artistic paths, of course. But how do you think that legacy impacts your music, the artwork you're sharing into the exhibition?
Yeah, I think the best way to describe that would be art is resistance.
Yeah,
You know,
amen.
Art is a way to creatively express your frustrations in
Yes.
society, the way society sees you and interprets you.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just very blessed to be able to have a studio to both do my paintings as well as, you know, crank my amp and rehearse with my wonderful bandmates as well too. So I think the biggest thing that they've taught me through both their history and then past them with my ancestors and that generational wisdom is to persevere and really find your own voice within this. And of course, the exhibition, Tres Voces un Corazón, at the Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art really encapsulates it.
Beautiful. You have like a Van Gogh piece kind of feeling. That
Yes,
yellow.
yeah,
Okay.
that one's kind of an influence from the Potato Eaters. by
Yes.
Van Gogh, yes.
I'm an art history major,
Yeah, I
guys.
love
I'm
Van
so
Gogh.
into this,
Yeah.
which is exciting.
Oh, cool.
There is a part of the exhibit, Sylvia, that feels really personal to you. Can you talk about that part?
Part of the exhibit?
Yes.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, you know,
Which one speaks to you the most?
well, they all speak to me because, you know, we worked so hard on the exhibit. It was 2 years in the making. So I understand what you mean now.
Yes.
It just threw me off a little bit.
I always do that.
I show myself up. So, you know, I just, like with the dancer's piece that you just showed,
Yes.
we had the music sheets on the bottom on the of my artwork. I just feel like with all of us, we kind of just went into our own creative hibernation is what I call it. And we, you know, work on what we want to talk, what our experiences have been
Yeah.
for the year or maybe for 6 months or whatever. And then what resonates with us and what resonates with me. And then take that and see how I can make it in some art form or create a piece that subsequently talks about social issues.
Amen. What a fantastic family. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much for being here. We're going to talk to the third member of the Tres Veces Un Corazón exhibition. It's coming up after the break. But first, let's send Cipriano over to hear more from Los Lolos. If you want to check out more from this incredible band, you can find them at loslolos.com or on Instagram at Los Lolos Rock. Yeah, here they are with their song, Something About You. Hit it, fellas.
Don't look at me, or look at you. Ain't telling what I will do, 'cause there's something about you, baby. Something about you I like. Something about you, baby, that makes you my delight. Come over here, right next to me. You are what I need. Something about you, baby. Something about you I like. Something about you, baby, that makes you my delight. Knock, knock, knocking on my door. Knock, knock, knocking on my door. Knock, knock, knocking on my door. You've got me on the floor. 'Cause there's something about you, baby. Something about you I like. Something about you, baby, that makes you my delight. That makes you my delight. You looked at me, I looked at you. Now I know what to do, 'cause there's something about you, baby. Something about you I like. Something about you, baby, that makes you my delight. Knock, knock, knocking on my door. Knock, knock, knocking on my door. You knock, knock, knocking on my door. You've got me on the floor. Knock, knock.
Welcome back to Colorado and Company. So earlier we saw a small taste of the creativity inside one remarkable family. They're like the Royal Tenenbaums. It's crazy. Now it's time to take a closer look at Tres Veces Un Corazón, an exhibition that's happening right now at the Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art. The exhibition brings together the work of renowned Chicano artist Tony Ortega alongside his wife Sylvia and son Cipriano. It explores family, identity, activism, and the ways art can connect generations. They look stunning, the pieces. Joining us now is artist Tony Ortega. Hello, Tony.
Hello, how you doing?
Very excited. Maruca Salazar, of course, the artistic director. Jill Desmond, thank you so much for being here as well. Okay, and you're the curator, am I correct?
That is
And you are the artistic director. Yes. I just wanted to make sure we got that clear. Tony, you've had an extraordinary career, incredible. But this exhibition feels really personal. So how does it feel to you in your heart to be showing with your wife and son at the same time?
Oh, there's a tremendous amount of pride
Yeah.
that I feel with showing with my wife and our son. We've always had a home where there was love and support, and this is sort of, now that I'm getting into my senior years, it's wonderful to see that our son is following, not exactly in our footsteps, but at least artistically in our footsteps.
Yeah, I mean, he has the talent. We
Oh,
just saw him
definitely.
I mean, that's stunning work. And sometimes you're like, oh, yeah, that's good. No, it's really good. Maruka, how did this all come to be?
Well, a couple years ago, probably 2 years ago, Sylvia came and talked to me and said, I think we're going to have an exhibit at BIMOCA, and I want to recommend you to be the curator of the show. And I thought, oh my God, that's an honor.
Yeah.
Because we're not only neighbors and friends, but I always have admired the work that they do as artists. We have grown up together exhibiting our work together in different galleries around the neighborhood. And we are all Northsiders.
Yes. I was a Northsider. I lived there.
Good. Well, we are all Northsiders, so we know each other. So there is this unspoken understanding of, or assumption that I probably knew, you know, in a deeper way, the work that they produce and why it was created. So it was not easy for me to be the curator because they are my friends.
You're so close, yeah.
And we are so close. But it was an opportunity for me to really appreciate someone.
Isn't that amazing?
And it's amazing because Sylvia has been my friend for over 40 years, but now I also admire her and I have a deeper understanding of her processes. And Tony is, I mean, he was a teacher of mine and my teachers.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's crazy. It's a great connection to
It
the
is
full
a
family.
wonderful connection.
Yeah.
And not only that, we're neighbors.
I know, this isn't great. I got to come to your block party. It's got to be fabulous. It should. Jill, what do you hope people think about visiting the exhibition when they walk out? What do you hope they're thinking about?
You know, it's been really clear when people come, they're very moved by the work and the stories. And while each of the artists has a very individual and personal way of working, and the stories you all are telling are very personal to you, based on your lived experience and what's happening in the world around us. But there's a very deep connection I think people are having. There's a universality to the messages that I think is really strong. And so I hope what I've seen and what I hope people can hold on to when they leave is that slow looking at the art, slow reading of the poetry and the written word, and slow listening. And I think that's something we're all craving now. So to be able to walk away with that.
Unbelievable. It looks like Munch the Scream. Oh, that's fabulous. I do want to say my mom was a docent at the National Gallery of Art, and she always said, do not look for less than 10 seconds. You must look for a minute at each painting, which I've always done to this day. Tony, one thing I love about your family is that each of you has a very completely distinct voice. And I wanted to know, was that something that developed naturally, that you all had your own ideas? Did you teach certain things?
Well, I think when Cipriano was young, Sylvia and I used to teach workshops for the Museum of Outdoor Art, the Art Students League of Denver, and he would come and accompany us.
Smart.
So he would take the workshop with him, and he got to meet other kids who were interested in the arts.
So smart.
But we all were different ages. We have a little bit different background. We come with our different context, right?
Yes.
So we have our unique voice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're in the same house with the studios and our kitchen and lots of love, lots of support.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating to see the different parts of a family all together. I've never seen that in an exhibition. Maruka, what does it mean for you to curate this work? As you said, you guys are all friends. How did you feel when you finished doing the work?
Oh, it was a relief. I finished doing the work because, you have to go to the studio, you have to look at the work, you have to talk to the artist, make the selection. And for me, it was more of working as a unit, working as partners.
Yeah, cohesiveness.
Cohesiveness, and not being a curator in the sense of the word.
Yes.
Because, sometimes you go one way and the artwork goes another way. So my thought was, my base was home.
Oh, right. Smart.
Home and love.
Smart.
And if you follow those two guidelines, perfect.
Amazing.
They go hand by hand, and the show came together, I believe, expressing that through Tony, Sylvia's, and Cipriano's work.
That's amazing. What a great theme. And Jill, what a great time to have this whole family at your exhibit. This sounds great. It just sounds awesome. So you can check out the Tres Veces Un Corazón exhibition. It's happening right now at the Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art. For any more information, you can go to bmoca.org. You can also find them on Instagram at bmoca. Thank you again. I'm so excited to have you. I'm honored to have you all here. We'll be right back. More GFF after the break.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
We are thrilled that we are helping students in our own communities get the stuff they need to be successful. A couple of sponsors we want to shout out are American Furniture Warehouse and Vectra Bank. Together with your donations, I love my viewers, they're so giving, we're going to make the Mile High United Way Back to School Bash better than ever, because it's a party. I keep reminding people that. So with me, with more from Mile High United Way, please welcome Katie Wilberding, Cross, and principal of McElwain Elementary School, Sarah Olson. Principal.
Oh my goodness.
I was sent to the principal's room right now. I'm like intimidated. Okay. Katie, talk to us about Mile High United Way. They do so many things for so many people, but why is education so important specifically?
Yes, absolutely. So Mile High United Way really prioritizes education because we know education is one of the biggest predictors for long-term economic mobility, for health, for overall well-being. So being able to focus on early childhood education, K-12 education, is really important to us as an organization. We do that through our early childhood work, but we also do that through our Community Schools Initiative, where we partner and support schools in implementing the community school strategy, which is really where schools become the hub for their community, for families to get the resources and services that they need in order to learn, to grow, to thrive for the long term.
I like how you've looked at it holistically. So it's not just the education, the curriculum, but also as there's no third space for people anymore, and that comes and becomes a center for people. Right. I love your organization. Okay, Sarah, share more about your school, McElwain. What's your mascot? Is it the dinosaur?
It's the stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus, excuse me.
It's the state dinosaur.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay,
That's
Stegosaurus.
correct.
What makes your school so special?
Well, I mean, it's an amazing place, whereas when people come in, they usually go, gosh, I don't know what it is about this place, but it just feels
like
amazing.
The energy is
good.
Yeah,
good energy. But we have such a diverse community. So at this point, I want to say we have about 40% from different Latino countries, and then we have about 45% from Afghanistan, where they are refugees.
Wow.
We are a Title I, and so we do our 90% free and reduced. And the really special thing is that our teachers don't leave. We did not lose one teacher this year, and we are so excited, and they're so dedicated, and it's just a fantastic place to be.
What a diverse student population, too. That's
great.
Awesome. I think that's great. Katie, I want to talk about the Mile High Bash.
Yes.
I can't wait to go. How does it help schools, particularly like McElwain, be more successful?
Yes. So we know families, I mean, school supplies are expensive. I know.
So expensive.
When you go to look at that list and you have to buy all those items, it's a burden. It can be a burden.
Yeah, it's like $200 per kid. Yeah.
Yes. And so knowing that can place an extra financial burden on families, Mile High United Way really is committed to supporting those families so that they can spend those funds on food, on clothing,
on medicine,
on bills, whatever it is that they need to offset that cost. We also know that when families can't afford school supplies, that is often picked up by schools, by teachers, by school staff. And so really wanting to be intentional about not putting that burden on the schools, that Mile High United Way has stepped in and really said, we want to be able to support families, support schools, so that this isn't something that falls on them.
You know, it's like you guys are doing what the government should be doing. Unbelievable. And I bow down to teachers, especially principals.
Yes.
Okay, Sarah, are you working with United Way in any other way?
Yeah, I mean, I've been really lucky when I started in COVID, which was fun.
Oh, wow.
Super fun. We were able to partner with Mile High in a lot of different ways. Obviously, the backpacks, the supplies. They've also helped us out with different attendance initiatives. They helped us out with some just family events, providing some food and things. And then Katie and I serve on the Community School Steering Committee, which is great.
Unbelievable. What a great partnership.
Yeah.
I mean, you both thrive through it, which is unbelievable. Everybody watching, Katie, wants to know, how do we do this? How do we participate? Tell us ways that we can help.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that folks can support the Back to School Bash. We're, always looking for volunteers to support the day of, but also folks can volunteer by donating school supplies.
Money, people, and supplies.
And supplies, but also organizing events through your workplace, through your neighborhood.
Smart.
You can donate money to the Back to School Bash. I know we're so honored to be able to partner with 9 News, and so they can go on 9news.com/supply.
Yep.
If families are in need of school supplies or resources, folks are always welcome and encouraged to call 211.
211, y'all.
Or visit our website.
Okay,
So,
unbelievable.
however folks want to engage, we are here for it.
And with new school supplies, I always say the head is held high. There's confidence walking in. The trapper keeper smell. You know what I mean? I'm really old.
We all just had it.
Yeah. Do you guys have a favorite school memory for both of you?
I mean, for me, it's just hard because there's so many, but I would just say in general, when you have a new parent coming in who might be anxious,
Yeah,
maybe
for
didn't
sure.
have a great experience at school themselves, you know, worried, concerned, you know, all of our families, they love their kids, and you're like, they walk in, they're like, I don't know how I'm gonna, you know, buy this or pay for this, and then they walk in and there's this whole bag of supplies, and I mean, sometimes you get tears.
Of course
the
you would.
kids are so proud of these backpacks.
Even a new backpack
oh my
is
gosh,
like huge.
It's just, it's hard to just really narrow down to one thing.
Yeah, and taking that off their plate when everything is unaffordable right now.
Yes.
Amazing. What about you? Do you have a favorite?
So a few years ago at Back to School Bash, I was in the room where we were giving out the backpacks, and we had a really generous corporate partner who donated laptops.
Oh my gosh.
Also got a laptop.
Technology.
That reaction. So
Oh, yeah.
that was very similar to the families. And so seeing families get backpacks, but then also they weren't expecting laptops. And so when families learned they got to go home with a laptop that day, it was like they were winning the lottery.
Yeah.
It was incredible. And that joy, but also that, you know, nowadays families need computers.
I was going to say,
able to
you can't get
access
along. Exactly.
everything they need to support their child's learning.
Wow.
So it was such a gift, and to witness that joy and to be able to be part of that experience.
Amazing. And the dignity you give someone who can now
yeah.
connect to the world that way. I love you. Again, I love you guys. Join the Mile High United Way Back to School Bash and help the kids in our community. We want to thank sponsors American Furniture Warehouse and Vectra Bank. All you have to do to donate, $5, $10, whatever you can do, scan that QR code on the screen or go to 9news.com/supply. We are supporting them here at 9 News. You can also find information on services from Mile High United Way online at unitedwaydenver.org. And this is my favorite way. You can just dial 211 on your phone to ask about any Mile High United Way program. This is for people who need something or they just want to help out, which is amazing. Some businesses, of course, go up and down. Some businesses crash, and then there are ones that keep proving they're the best. My personal plant shop, Tiger Lily Goods, has just been voted 5280 Magazine's Top of the Town Reader's Choice for Best House Plants. Oh yeah, for the 3rd year in a row. Earlier, we spoke with owner Nisi Geis from Tiger Lily Goods in the Highlands. Hello, good to see you.
Good to see you.
She started me off and she is phenomenal. Let's start with what I was just talking about. How can plants have a positive impact on your mental health? And I know a lot of people started in COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is it about the plants?
Well, I mean, I think in an increasingly screen-based world, it's becoming more and more important to bring plants indoors, to bring the outside indoors to you.
Yes.
And there's been plenty of studies done that show that just by surrounding yourself with a few plants can increase productivity, improve your sleep.
Really?
Yeah, but which of course is going to boost your mental health. So they're good for a lot of reasons.
They really are.
Yeah.
Do you talk to your plants?
I sure do.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We're both weird. Okay, that makes me really good. So Tiger Lily Goods isn't just, it's not your average plant shop, you guys. You also have gifts, and is it true you also deliver?
Yes, I do.
Whoa, you deliver plants?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
my.
gift baskets from locally made artists and things, but it's probably the most rewarding part of my business,
Yes.
I think, which was a little bit of a surprise, but I mean, not really knowing me, I love people.
Yeah.
But I mean, flowers are beautiful, but plants are forever.
Yeah.
And they're much more of a personal gift,
Yeah.
right? And you know that.
I do. Flowers die, y'all.
Yeah,
This is the
flowers
shop
do be
you're
dying.
seeing. It's this really cozy space where you don't feel like an idiot talking to someone about, I don't know what I'm doing. And you also, I want to talk about this. Let's say someone watching right now, and I'm sure this is some of you, right? You have a plant that's struggling, and it's like, they can come into Tiger Lily Goods for help. This is what makes it different. Talk to me about that.
Yeah. So whether you bought the plant from us or not,
Which
we're
is
happy to help.
amazing.
Yeah. I mean, we just want everybody to be a successful plant parent. So you bring it in, you can send us pictures, and we're happy to assess and let you know how we can get it back on the road to health.
And you sometimes repot.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll
Oh
take
yeah,
it and
we
be
do
like,
it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plant doctoring, repotting, and
Yes.
and we'll teach you how to repot if you're not comfortable doing it. So we can show you how to do it. So you know, we just want to empower people so they feel confident when they go home.
It's like seeing a friend, like who's really kind, and not someone who's like, that's a monstera. You don't know what you're doing. What about if one of our viewers is going out of town? This is crazy, you guys. She offers plant sitting. Tell me about that. I mean, I've heard of dog sitting, cat sitting. What is this?
Plants need love too, right? And you know, a lot of people travel for work, so whether you're traveling or you just have too many plants that you don't know how to take care of, or just one or two, then we're happy to come by and kind of walk you through it, say, hey, this should really be closer to the light.
That's
or,
what I'm never sure of.
Yeah, or just kind of get you on a watering schedule that you're comfortable with. Right.
Why is it so important for local businesses right now?
Well, I mean, I think it's so important because big business is kind of taking over everywhere.
I know.
And when you shop small, you are literally putting food in the mouth of that family, you're supporting the dream of your neighbor, and you're putting your money back into your economy. So you're directly stimulating your local economy, and I think that's really important.
Yes. Tell me about 5280. What is that about?
Oh, 5280, I love them.
Yes, they're another plant store? What is that?
Oh, 5280 magazine.
Oh, and they put you in. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that we were talking about. Okay.
Oh, no, they're featuring me this month in their Top of the Town, which I won 2 years in a row.
Heck yes,
Thank you.
girl.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Let's hope.
Yeah, and they're just really great. They're very supportive, so they're going to feature me in the July issue coming out next month. Thank
You
you.
deserve it. And you're getting busier. That's why I walk in and I'm like, oh, there's a line. Ay vey. I want Nisi to myself. If you want to check out 5280's Reader's Choice pick for best houseplants, visit Tiger Lily Goods in the Highlands or go to tigerlilygoods.com. You can also visit them on Instagram by searching Tiger Lily Goods. Welcome back to Good Friends Friday. I'm standing here with Nick and Shelly from Sorry Gorgeous, but sorry, they just happen to be gorgeous themselves. Okay, all right, I like that one. All right, Nick, what are you making for us today?
All right, today I'm gonna make one of our signature cocktails. It's called a Journeyman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's our spin on a margarita that's a little more adventurous.
Okay, take me on the journey.
All right,
man. Okay, show us how it's done.
Obviously, our base is going to be our Espolón tequila.
I love tequila.
Just like any normal margarita.
Gotcha.
But our little spin that we like to throw is we're throwing in a little blended scotch from Monkey Shoulder.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm already on the adventure.
Right?
Yes.
So that way we're taking you across the whole way.
Is this lemon juice?
This is gonna be our lime juice.
Oh, lime juice, okay.
So I'm gonna start with lime.
Got it.
And then we have a house-made lemongrass syrup.
Ooh, that really sounds delicious and good for summer.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then a little touch of pineapple. Just for that tropical
I was
essence.
going to say El Tropical.
Exactly.
Yes, okay. And then this is the mix?
Yeah, so in our bar, we like to move a lot faster than normal.
Yeah, right.
So we
People
like
want
to,
their drinks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We put all of our booze together. It's called a batch.
Nice.
Makes it nice and easy for us.
Amazing. So that is the scotch and the tequila?
Scotch and the tequila,
man.
and one other ingredient that's a white sweet vermouth.
And that's in the mix, the batch?
Yes.
Okay. White sweet vermouth.
Yeah.
Good Lord. And then he spanks it, and then he shakes it. I do my shake dance. It's not good.
It was pretty good.
It was
I liked
okay.
it.
It was
No,
like
that
a
was
5
fine.
out of 10.
You did great.
Thank you so much for your support. You have to say that.
no worries.
And then I saw you, oh my God, look at that color. Ugh, what a bright, refreshing look.
Right.
Tell me about these guys.
So for this, we use a pineapple fronds, so just the top of a pineapple, one of those leaves, and then a Thai basil leaf, which actually goes into our lemongrass syrup.
Right, oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Should I drink?
Yes.
Does anyone
Please.
want to drink with me?
I'll join you.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, okay. I could drink that every single day.
Right.
I'm on the beach right now.
There's a
We've
reason it's our
journeyed to
top
the beach,
seller.
Nick. Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this for myself. Shelly, I constantly see Hello Gorgeous. I'm sorry, Sorry Gorgeous. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, Sorry Gorgeous, all over my Instagram feed. Everybody talks about it. The rooftop. What makes y'all so popular, do you think?
Well, we are perfectly poised atop the novel Rhino building.
So pretty.
And you know, on the 12th floor, so you get panoramic views of the city, just everything you're looking for in a sunset view, epic girls' night, date night, and then, you know, a late night elevated nightlife experience.
Amazing, yeah, and you can take your girlfriends, your date, you can go solo, but I've been there and that's the rooftop, y'all. You can see it in the screen. It is a fantastic time. And everyone has good vibes. It's just good vibes when you walk in.
Good vibes. We're so excited. Tonight, actually, we have a new resident DJ, DJ Simone. Something to come check out for sure.
Uncha.
Yeah.
I'm not good with music. Okay, what is the reaction of like first-time guests? Is it the view that's like,
I think so, because it hits you immediately. As
Yeah.
you step off the elevator, you're not expecting it, and there it is.
amazing? You're like, wow,
Wow, yeah.
amazing. Okay, so this goes to both of you. If you had to pick a favorite drink, Nick, of the menu, I know this is hard. What would you pick? Because I would pick this one, and I don't know the other drinks.
I mean, this one is a crowd pleaser. It's definitely one of the favorites, but I think a hidden gem of ours is an amethyst painkiller. So we use a little bit of ube in there, so it
Ube's
comes out
purple.
Yeah, dark purple.
Wow.
It's a lot of fun. Tiki drink, creamy, delicious.
Amethyst painkiller?
Yeah.
Y'all have good names. That's a great name.
It has that fajita effect when you walk through the.
Yeah, right.
What is that?
You're like, my headache's gone. I don't know why.
Everyone wants it.
Yeah, what about you, Shelly?
I would go with Nick. It's absolutely stunning.
It's a really good drink.
Right on, you guys. Well, thank you for being here. This weekend, you can check out Sorry Gorgeous. You can go visit Shelly, Nick, right on the elevated rooftop lounge. Make reservations now at sorrygorgeousrooftop.com or give them a follow on social media. Thank you guys for being here. It was amazing. Please, I will be at the top. Please drink responsibly. Thanks for your company, Colorado. Portions of today's program were sponsored by the businesses listed on your screen. Thank you to all my guests today and all of the meaningful conversations. And of course, Shelly, Nick, we have Austin here from Wild Animal Sanctuary. Sorry, Gorgeous. Make your reservation. One last time to close this out is Los Lolos with the song Genie. Bye. Head on to the couch.
You see my name in lights tonight. Don't they ever shine so bright tonight? Genie lives in lamplight. Genie lives in lamplight. Genie lives in lamplight. You're all asleep in your beds tonight. I'm out here howling at the moon tonight. Genie lives in lamplight. Genie lives in lamplight. Genie lives in lamplight.